And it's 6 o'clock as your morning sprint counts you down to Good Morning America.
ABC Action News has a news, weather, and traffic that you need to know about before you head out the door this morning. And we start out with Adam Weiner on the scene of a potentially dangerous situation in Lakeland.
Well, hazmat teams have been out here in Lakeland through the night working to make sure that a warehouse does not explode. Now, a small plane crashed into that warehouse yesterday morning, and since then, firefighters have been out here monitoring around the clock, really, to keep the chemicals inside wet. If they dry up, they could become volatile. Now, the NTSB, we're told, will be investigating the crash once the warehouse is deemed safe. 2 people died in that crash, a pilot and a student. You can learn more about Terry Butt and Greg Gang on abcactionnews.com.
Hey, we've been digging into deep into the history of the maintenance issues at Tailwheels Flight School, where one of the victims taught and the other took flying lessons. Now, Tailwheels was involved in a deadly plane crash back in 2010. In that case, investigators found a mechanic didn't properly fix a fuel valve. Coverage on the Lakeland plane crash continues in our 9 o'clock hour on ABC and on abcactionnews.com.
A St. Pete woman is being treated right now for smoke inhalation after fire engulfed her home on 10th Street. Crews rescued her and her dog twice. They say after they were both out safely, the dog ran back inside the house and the woman chased after it.
Breaking news out of Pennsylvania. Take a look at these live pictures. It's a 7-alarm fire in Homestead, Pennsylvania, not far from Pittsburgh. At least one person unaccounted for right now, others possibly trapped inside that inferno. We're just learning in the last few minutes at least one building has collapsed. Good Morning America will keep tracking this breaking story throughout the morning.
Absolutely amazing. Your morning sprint also continues right now with Ashley Yore and a crucial step today for the future of the St. Pete Pier.
In less than 2 hours, we could find out which concept is going to be used to redo the St. Pete Pier. Right now, there are 8 designs on the table, but a technical survey shows cost is a real concern with all of them. Now, all would go over the city's $33 million budget. And getting the project done on time is an issue as well. Selection committee members are set to meet at 8:30 this morning to figure out which concepts are feasible and which are not.
All right, an update on traffic as you're about to walk out the door. Just saw a broken down box truck clear 275 right here through downtown Tampa. You have no problems right now on your major roadways, 275, 75, and I-4 looking good. But there are a couple crashes out there you need to know about. McMullen Booth Road southbound still roadblock at State Road 580. One lane there southbound blocked because of a crash there. And just hearing about a crash. Sorry, folks, southbound veterans at Linebaugh and possible roadblock. Captain Al, can you see that from where you are?
Hey, good morning, Lindsay. Just arriving right now. You can see one of the FHP troopers just getting on southbound veterans right at Linebaugh. So apparently that accident is somewhere between the Linebaugh entrance and perhaps Waters Avenue. Pretty familiar spot, actually, to see it there off to the right. Good news is both lanes southbound are open, so we're verifying that from the air. Here's Shay with your forecast.
All right, if you're stepping out the door right now, the temperatures are much warmer in spots than it was yesterday at this time. We have the mid-60s to the north, 66 in Tampa, 65 in Bradenton and in St. Pete right now. We'll be up to 70 by 8 o'clock this morning, 73 at noon. It will be breezy this afternoon. The rain chances are minimal until sunset, and then they really pick up and continue into tomorrow morning.
We are just hours away from the Gasparilla Children's Parade. It kicks off tomorrow. Thousands of kids and their parents expected to line the Tampa streets, waiting for awesome beads to be thrown from Gasparilla crews, marching bands, and a whole lot more.